Happy Saturday, everybody! I'm just back with some more daily numerology. Today is February 4th, 2023, and our inner world we have a 4, and our outside world we have a 13. I love these numbers. I do. I love all the numbers, really, for their all unique ability. But I don't know. I really like the 13. So, okay. Yesterday, right? Patience into our sprout, right? Contemplation on or seeing our own expansion and growth sprouting, okay, under this 3, okay? So as we come into this 4 today, all right, we are really, it's this idea of, so 4 is our number of earthly foundations. It corresponds with the earth. It corresponds with a foundation. The 4 gives us stability, okay? It can also do with building that foundation, the practicality of things, what we do for a living, our finances. 4 has all these elements to it. It's very earthly. It's very grounded. So because of yesterday, maybe the sprout's growing, right? And so with this, in the 4, in this process, if we planted a flower or we planted a plant, the 4 would be the roots that are coming out from that seed, right? Those roots are building a foundation for that plant to get nutrients so that we can keep growing, okay? That's what the 4 is about. So under this 4, it's like, the idea of things that may have been hidden from you, like certain aspects of the past that maybe you were confused about or maybe you didn't know. Today's a day where those kind of, or maybe in the past couple of days where they've been like revealed to you and you're able to use your best judgment and go to where like the 4 implies the door of opportunity opening for you. So if past things have come in, you know, we were in a gestation period and then looking at our 3, our growth of something or the growth of our own expansion, right? So the idea is that we use our past experiences to help us in whatever information has come, because it's time to let those things that were faulty and not a good foundation, realize what they were there for. They're gone now. And now the 4 represents the door of opportunity, which helps you start a new life. Our roots is what's going to feed us. And that's what we're talking about today. The 4 gives us a lot to go with and allows those roots to really, really help us grow. So also with this energy today, there's a couple things that can happen. A couple things. The first thing is that creative energies can coming through, because those creative energies are going to aid in our practicality. They're going to aid in us building a foundation. They're going to aid in those roots really, really solidifying us. And what happens when that occurs, when we get creative under this like earthly foundation, it really like I can stand. My feet are firmly planted on the ground right now. I have the opportunity to start something new because of the ground I'm standing on. This can also help bring out your psychic and spiritual awareness. Because the more that we connect, right? I said this before, the more that we connect from the ground through our own bodies as we open up our channels and center and balance ourselves to connect to a source, when we do that, we are able to see more, know more, and be more aware of where we are spiritually connected to ourselves. So that's one thing that the 4 can bring today. Okay. The other thing that the 4 can bring today on the idea of practicality, the door of opportunities open. Okay. The other thing that the 4 is showing you is that the 4 is showing you as you stand tall, you have the ability to lead. And whatever that means, that may be leading yourself, leading your own life, leading your own dreams, because you are standing on solid ground. You're not waxing and waning. You're not like, oh, I can't, like, I'm going to fall over. I have no balance. No, no, no. The four's energy comes in and shows you that you lead yourself into that door and into that new opportunity, which then brings on abundance in any shape or form. Okay. Abundance doesn't just come in money. Four is definitely representational of that, like finances and practicality. Like, it's very earthly, right? However, the abundance, when you walk through that door, that abundance could come in other ways. For instance, like this week for me, I have done more numerology. People have asked me for, readings and things, and I've done so much this week that's my abundance. I have this abundance of opportunity to create where I go with numerology in the future and bringing me insight into that. It's allowing me to see my capabilities with it, and I just get better and better each time I do a reading. Each time I connect, each time it all really starts to flow. And it's coming in abundance. The universe is showing me that my passion is ignited, okay? And now I'm going to start growing roots on this stable ground because a door of opportunity is opening, which I am leading, which will bring me abundance. And I come into a happy ending because, again, it's leading us to our dreams coming true, okay? And then on the outside world, we have this 13-4, right? My number of transformation. Oh my God, I love it so much. Like, I love it. It's just a powerful number. We get to really, we get to transform, we get to change, we get to release under the 13. And the 13 is reflecting back another foundation underneath that 13, right? Because what happens is in the transformation, maybe the original foundation has crumbled. You know what I mean? The original foundation is done. And that we can't build a foundation on an unstable foundation. We can't build again on that. So now literally that foundation is dead. It's gone. We've demolished it. And now with this new foundation, the 13 is reflecting back to remember that as we build from a different place, from a different perspective, from this energy, from this change release, it allows us to transform our foundation. It's reflecting that back on us. The 13 reminds us that when we change, release, and transform, we get serenity. We get support. We also get signs from the universe when we change and release, because when we change, release, and transform, that means that we're walking a different path. And now the universe is showing us those signs to verify that new path, which then the 13 also represents our spiritual growth, which can come back to this, reflects back on this 4, right? 3 was about expansion, watching our own soul expand and grow, okay? And then coming into today, and that expansion and that soul growth is bringing those roots, right? And then those roots are showing us how we are growing spiritually and how those roots are allowing spiritual energy to come up through them and help that sprout turn into a flower. Okay, that's what the 13-4 is reminding us. We are transforming from that seed into that flower. That's what that 13 is shining back on this stability of the 4 today. I hope you guys, I was really excited. I got really excited about that, right? I hope you guys have an amazing Saturday. I hope it was helpful. As always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, just, go forth knowing that today is all about the foundations of this earth. And it's about building, it's about practicality, but that can also be in conjunction with your spiritual expansion. You can use this energy to see how that's going forward for you. And again, making your dreams come true. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.